Yo, man, it's got to be that real hip-hop feel, man. Get these levels right. All right, something like...
You will now go back to when rap music had hard beats, when it was called hip-hop.
Live in the CIPHER! Wednesday night, gotta get it right. Live in the CIPHER, chills on the mic. You got cash, I'm worth it, pay me. You can't outfox me, so say that for Jamie. BKS1Radio.com. Hot like 5 kids, so ring the alarm. Got the industry corner with our own damn opinions. No Serato, it's authentic. When late night is spinning, the truth, the real. Hip-hop ain't dead, and if it was, we resurrected it. It's back to the essence, the bare essential. Storm Norm is the leader, we call him the general. Smooth P and Ghost, we rate and review. So if you're scared to spit the 16, don't come through. Ooh! Represent the real hip-hop. Represent the real hip-hop. Represent the real hip-hop. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the hottest hip-hop show on the net, live in the CIPHER, baby. You got my man, Chill Mr. Keep It Real, Ladies Love, Smooth P, Short Fuse, DJ Late Night, and your man, Storm Norm the General, on BKS1Radio.com, where we represent the real hip-hop. You know where you at. You know where you at. You
Yes,
officially live in the CIPHER, baby. You already
Yes,
know what it
sir.
is, man. BKS1 Radio TV. Yes.
Another Wednesday night.
Yes. You already know. Salute, peace, and blessings to everybody. I'm here with my partner, my man, and together we understand. We call him Short Fuse, a.k.a.
The Ghost.
The Ghost. Mr. a.k.a. himself. I'm just humbly DJ Storm Norm the General. Salute, peace, and blessings to everybody. And of course, on the ones and twos, we got the CIPHER DJ Dusan Tech in the building. It's gonna be a special night tonight.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be a special night tonight. We're gonna talk about some things. Got a guest in the building. Great guest in the building. Also, family and friend of BKS1 Radio.
Yes.
Actor.
Yes.
Marcus Taylor. But you'll see how I have it spelt, though. It's Marcos, because that's what he went by. Let me bring him on. In the building. In the building. This man really needs no introduction. But I'm just glad he's here, because we're going to talk about some things.
Yes. Yo.
Some things to make you smile of his accomplishments. Some things to make you say, whoa. And some serious things. We're going to talk about it all tonight on Live in the CIPHER. But first of all, how y'all doing? Shout out to everybody on check-in. Let me give some shout-outs. Shout out to Erica Z. Brown on the check-in, Denise Sparrow on the check-in, Jeffrey Ford on the check-in, Sheila Trapp, Tiffany Barker. Shout out to my man Dave, Lisa on the check-in. Listen, no matter what platform you are watching us on, share it out. Click the share button. Share it out. We're going to talk about some things. And of course, there are going to be some people that miss it. And if you miss it, what? Go to BKS1 Radio TV.
And watch the Save show.
On YouTube.
Yes, sir.
All right? You already know what it is. Live in the site for BKS1 Radio. Dusan Tech. I see you still doing it hard with the breaks, fam. All right. Let's clap it up for Dusan Tech. But again, let me welcome our guest tonight. Actor, martial artist, entrepreneur, just a great person. Goes by the name of Marcus Taylor. Welcome.
Thank you, sir. Always a pleasure to be with Storm and Norm, the General.
Listen, man, I'm just glad you're back.
Yeah.
I remember the last time you was here.
Yeah.
you're always doing some great things. And just to refresh your memory, for those that don't know, have been living under a rock somewhere, this man played in this movie right here, Straight Outta Compton. He played the infamous Suge Knight.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, so where's the music for Suge Knight? Hold on, turn that down. He played that guy. He played that guy, Suge Knight, but he's also played in a lot of things, man. Baby Driver and Step Up and just a lot of movies. And I'll read off some of the lists a little later on in the interview, but he played in a lot of films, man. Not only is he a great actor, but he's a great martial artist, too. And he said, if I didn't do this interview, he's going to kick my ass.
Uh-oh.
Negative.
You must ain't tell him.
I didn't say anything. Dude, you know I still got warrants, dude.
You must ain't tell him about the nunchucks.
Look, that was a joke. He didn't say that. Nah, but listen, man. How you been, man? How's everything?
Man, I feel great. I haven't felt
Look
this
good.
Thank you. I feel good. I submitted myself to a healthy lifestyle, and since I began, it was tough at first, but I kept going, and I feel wonderful. I haven't felt this good in a long time. Seriously.
But that leads me to my question, because
Yeah.
people remember like the Suge Knight. You were bigger in the Suge. You had to get bigger for that role.
Yeah,
to fit into it.
I'm
I
a show.
gained like 65 pounds or 70 pounds for that.
And my question is, like, I want to let our listeners know, like, what kind of a toll does it take on an actor's body to have to put on that much weight and then to say lose that much weight, like constantly fluctuating to fit into a part? What kind of toll does that take on your body or your mental state, or how you work through that?
You know, fortunately for me, I've been yo-yo my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I was thin until I was like 10. Then I got really, overweight. Then time I was 17 to 26, I got in really good shape, muscular, ripped, all that. Then from 28 to maybe, I'd say 16 years, I was like over 300.
Mm-hmm.
So the most I
Wow.
was like 340.
Wow.
Okay.
And the thing about it, like even like when I was fighting, I was fighting at 300 sometimes. It was crazy.
Oh wow! See,
It was nuts.
to be able to fight at 300, man, you got to be in some crazy shape inside.
It was, yeah, I was. I don't know how.
The stamina to keep 300 pounds moving.
Yeah, but speed kills in a heavyweight. So that's what I did. Like I didn't try to overpower a dude. I just like, I'm like your father. I'm gonna son you. Like, that's how I felt. Like I'm gonna own you. That's how what I felt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So look, man. With the acting thing,
Yeah.
I see you doing your thing now.
Yeah.
Took a hiatus.
Yeah, I did.
A lot of y'all don't know. He just did an interview not too long ago with Vlad.
Yeah.
I saw the interview, by the way.
Yeah, I was so
Intense.
nervous. I was nervous too.
Intense. I'm not going to come the same way Vlad did because I know you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to come that way. But that hiatus from acting, because again, the part B of what we're going to discuss tonight is mental health.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So that hiatus from acting, where did it come from? I want you to tell the people in your own words.
Well, after Straight Outta Compton, before it actually came out, I was still trying to look for a job, and I got a couple of things, and then once the movie came out, everything changed, like overnight, literally overnight. When people watched that movie, it was like everything changed.
Forever Suge Knight.
Yeah, and when you do a good job your first time out as a quote unquote infamous person,
Right.
they want you to be infamous your entire career.
Right. And for those that don't know, you played Suge Knight in Straight Outta Compton.
Yes, sir.
And also Surviving Compton,
Yes.
the Michelle A. story.
You know why I did that?
Why?
The money.
The money.
The money. They tripled my money
The second time
the
around.
second time. And it's a Lifetime movie, mind you. So the budget wasn't like Straight Outta Compton. But then Dr. Dre didn't want me to do it, and he asked one of the producers, to talk to my manager at the time. We, I wasn't there, but the manager told me that he was like, listen, if you don't want him to be in it, then why don't you like hook him up with something else? And I told him to say, like, look, I'll audition, but opportunities. I mean, I don't want nothing for free.
Right.
That's not how I roll. I work for everything I've done. So, and then he was like, okay, and we'll see. And then my manager was like, no, seriously. And if you don't want to do that, then pay him not to do it. It's been done before.
Right.
And then the producer was like, no, we're not doing that. So then I got a call right after he was done. He's like, we're doing it. That was it.
Because it was crazy, right? When I saw you in that movie, I said,
Yeah.
And I heard about the Pac movie too.
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder.
Shout out to Santana.
Yeah.
Dominique Santana. That's my homie. We're all the Sugars are. We're all tight. All the Sugars.
Y'all got a Suge Club?
Oh yeah. It's me, Sean Ringo from Notorious.
Okay.
He's the Notorious Suge, and Dominic Santana. You know, he's the Tupac Suge, and I'm Strata Compton Suge. And they're the pretty ones. I'm not. I wasn't the
There
pretty
you
ones.
go.
I was the
There you
mean
go.
one. I was the mean one.
There you go.
They loved him. And I was like, nah, I'll be the bad guy. I'll be the mean one. I'm good at it.
So let's talk about
Yeah.
typecasting.
Oh yeah.
Typecasting after that. So getting other roles.
Yeah.
So say if you wanted to play a romantic role, people
Right.
still seeing Suge Knight?
Yes. It was very stressful and frustrating. I was like, dude, I'll drop the weight. And during those years, because it's Strata Compton was out in 2015, and for like those, I guess 3 years after that, I wanted to do action. Now at the time, I said, listen, I'll be the villain, but it'd be nice to be a good guy, and I can do it. I mean, it's easy, you
Right,
know,
right.
and just the opportunity. But everything was just the bad guy. I'm beating up women. I'm choking them. I'm
Right.
pistol whipping dudes. I'm killing people, trying to have them killed, choking my son, all types of craziness.
So getting into character.
Yes.
I know a little bit about acting because every now and then I get a little something here and there.
Yeah.
Very little, but I know a little something about it. So getting in the character, does it take a hold of you the next day? So just say you shoot your role, you shoot your scene and all of that.
Yeah.
The next day comes. Mm-hmm. Does it rub off on you a little bit?
No. I know what a lot of folks and said, like, it did, but not really. Like, once I was, like, the first time I was told to do method acting was working for F. Gary Gray.
Right.
He just straight up told me, like, yo, you ain't Mark no more. You Suge Knight. I don't care who it is. If you feel like talking to him, talk to him. You say fuck off, fuck off.
Right.
I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's my mama. You will be Suge.
Right.
And I was like, dude, people are already scared of me already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I keep saying, I'm the high yellow Negro. What you scared of me for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the house Negro. What you scared of me for? But they were. And then he was like, did you hear what I said? Yo, like, he didn't care. He's like 5'6". I'm 6'2.5". He's just like, yo, in my face.
Right.
You are Suge. Now, that's it. All right? Yes, sir. That's it. And then I did exactly what he told me to do. And it worked. And when I was him, but once it was done, that was it. I that was it. I left it alone.
Right. So, okay. So, the things we know about already,
Yeah.
through the news and the
Yeah.
media and everything, you getting into trouble and all of that.
Yeah.
A lot of people assumed that you became that character.
Yeah.
That you became Suge Knight
Yeah.
without knowing other things about you.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that, or
Yes, yeah, sure.
Okay,
yeah,
go ahead.
and that's why. Yeah. Well, I was diagnosed. Well, I'll say this. I deal with clinical depression, bipolar, was it ADHD? Severe case of ADHD, and severe anxiety.
Let's stop at clinical depression, right?
Yeah.
And, so for those that don't know what clinical depression is, it's a mental health disorder characterized by persistently depressed mood or loss of interest in activities, causing significant impairment in daily life. Possible causes include a combination of biological, psychological, and social sources of distress. Increasingly, research suggests these factors may cause changes in brain function, including altered activity of certain neural circuits in the brain. So, for those that don't know,
I think a lot of people, how you say you commingle the word. I don't say commingle, but you confuse being sad with being depressed.
Yes.
And a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm depressed," and I'm like, well, "It's a difference being depressed and being sad in the moment. The depression is actually a state where you are really down and you don't see the possibility of the light coming out. It's like you're in a deep, deep rut.
Yes.
And being sad is like, okay, I'm sad for the moment. Something upset my feelings, but it's a whole different. And I think people mistake the two together.
Yes.
So they don't take when somebody say they're depressed as being as serious as it is, because they just think, oh, the person's sad, and it's a completely different realm.
Actually, you're right. I actually it happened to me when I was around 8. And up until now, I didn't know why, but I was talking to my therapist. He said, "Well, you had something traumatic. Like your father became a public figure, and that changed." My father was the mayor of Plainfield, New Jersey, from 1984 to 1990. And those years were very tough. And I was treated really kind of, what would be considered illegal stuff been done to me. But it's hard to explain to people when you're that age exactly how you're feeling, because you don't know yourself.
Right.
And when you ask questions, and unfortunately, back then in the black community, they said just pray, it'll go away.
Mm-hmm.
Just
not
pray.
that easy.
No,
not that easy.
No, it isn't.
And then plus, as a growing up as say, I want to say the black man or a man in general, you're told at a young age, like, just suck it up.
Yep.
You'll be all right. Just suck it up. And you're a man. Stop crying. You suck it up. You'll be all right.
That was that.
And
that was me.
And then that makes you repress it even more, because now you don't want to come out and say, hey, this is what's really bothering me, because you know it's going to be, just suck it up.
Yeah. And I didn't really tell my parents, because it was like, why? Because I just felt
they weren't going to understand.
Yeah. And, when I did, they didn't. I mean, I love my family. I love my parents. Love you, Pop. Love you, Mom.
Love them both.
They were
too.
great. Yeah. I mean, Norm, them just as, long as me. So what I'm saying is, they didn't understand it. Mm-hmm. And when they started to learn about it, and they asked me some of the things I had to deal with, my mother starts crying, my father starts crying. I'm just like, I'm good now. It's like, even though I went through all that stuff,
right.
Now I had a great life. I lived in Plainfield. In the 80s and 90s, it was a great place to live. I mean, it still is, but it's just like
facts.
When I grew up, it was fun.
Right.
Even with all the stuff that happened to me and the things I experienced and dealt with alone, I still had Plainfield was the place to be.
Right.
And
facts.
Being at that time, being the mayor's son, and my mother, she was the principal, of a lot of schools in Plainfield. So, and I don't want to say it, but it's true. Like sometimes being a light skinned dude can be a little challenging. Sometimes, I mean, now the brothers, dark skinned brothers, y'all get it. I mean, y'all deal with some shit. Y'all deal with some shit. Can I say shit?
Yeah,
y'all deal with some shit. Especially back then, growing. So
Right.
I feel you. But y'all was rough with us, man. Like I said, the house nigga can't do nothing.
Facts.
We
Now,
sick, boss? We sick? No.
let me play this little clip real quick.
Yeah.
Because Vlad was getting you to talk about the incident
Yeah.
that happened, and you kind of explained what you explained to us just now.
Yeah.
Of why that particular incident took place. And I'm gonna play a little bit of the clip.
First, before you do, I should apologize. I should have been here first to tell you first.
Oh,
No,
I
I
appreciate
that's
bro.
the truth, though. I should have come here first.
I appreciate
That won't happen again.
You know what? I'm buying tickets to your next movie.
For sure.
Now I'm not taking the free passes. Now I'm going to buy some tickets just because you said that, bro.
Nah, man. You always getting free. You always getting free.
All right, let's run this clip from Vlad. You know where you at? BKS1 Radio live in the Cypher. Let's go. We here with Marcus Taylor.
Yes, sir.
I never told any.
Right there. That's where the whole headline "You Hit a Woman" came from,
Yeah, that hurt.
which was totally false.
Extremely false. I fell and she was there. I fell on her, and the fact that I had to go to court and deal with that was just like me upset with myself. Like I should have just, it's not worth it. When you're older, you're wiser, and I am wiser because the outcome is always going to be bad if I do something.
Key point though.
Yeah.
One thing you said in here, you didn't take your meds,
Yeah.
and you went days without taking your meds.
Yeah.
People that suffer from, bipolar, clinical depression, all of that, meds are important.
Because it's a chemical imbalance, and the meds balance out your the chemical processes in your body. So if you don't have that balance, it's off. Like the way you think is going to be off, what you do is going to be off. So it's going to be a reason behind it, how it happens.
And with me, even though like I take meds, is like I feel like I'm responsible no matter what happens. Like it, so I should have. I mean, I was going through. It was crazy. The feelings were just. It was just everything. I was sweating all the time. I couldn't be still. It's like it was crazy.
And please put
Even
your,
my teeth hurt. It was like COVID, but like
Right.
a little more painful.
please put your questions in the comment section. I'm going to read some questions.
Yeah.
Question from James. Is there any other thing you could do besides take these medications? There has to be a nature form of healing for people. I don't believe in medications.
Can I? Okay. Let me let you cook. Answer.
I respect your opinion. I hope someday I won't have to. But until then, I gotta put myself in a priority where I am mentally healthy.
Facts. And I want you to chime in. Let me just. My son deals with bipolar. He has a mental illness.
Yes.
Clinical depression, all of that. He refuses to take medication.
I understand that.
But he doesn't realize it's making him worse.
Yeah.
And there's nothing we could do because he's grown to make him take medication.
Yeah.
So he don't realize he's making it worse and worse by not taking the medication. Fuse.
Okay, so like I work in the pharmaceutical industry as well. So
Okay.
but I don't like pharmaceuticals myself. But it's some people. In some instances you need them. All pharmaceutical drugs come from natural sources.
Yeah.
But the thing is, people want to take natural sources that do the same thing as pharmaceutical drugs. Is that you'd have to take the natural source for so long to build up the amount that you can get in that one pill.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's why they put it in the pill, because you can mass produce it and you can get a stronger milligram and it'll act faster. So in a way, yes, you can take natural sources and like say in the food you eat or the plants you do, but it's going to take a lot longer for that dose to get into your system strong enough to actually have the effect that you're looking for, that you can get out of the pharmaceutical pill.
Right.
And you know what? Since I started my healthy living, I don't take as much medication. Like I was taking Adderall and Xanax 4 times a day.
But it takes a while for you to get to that point of
Yeah.
that healthy lifestyle, so you're building up the.
And then it's like I take Adderall maybe once a day, and I don't even do like Xanax unless like it's there when I need it, but
Right.
I don't take it because I've been eating healthy and living healthy, and I sleep better. My wife says I don't snore anymore, which is crazy because I was a snorer for like the longest time. She says I don't snore. I was like, wow. And even another note, I was type 2. I had type 2 diabetes, and the doctor told me after the blood test, he said, stop taking your meds. You don't stop taking diabetes meds because you don't need them anymore. Your A1C is 5.5.
Right.
And it's way under the pre-diabetes. And I was like, wait, say that again? Because, like, you know, it's like you win a prize, but you don't think it just happened.
Don't really believe it.
Yeah.
It's
When
like-
that's
I
how I
look at
felt.
your weight here,
Oh, yeah.
when I look at your weight here and I see you now,
Yeah. It's
and I'm
crazy.
like, now this was your weight when you shot
yeah, I was
Survive
like,
in Compton?
yeah, I was like maybe 315,
Okay.
a little bit, 320, maybe. Yeah, around that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
Wow.
great. Yeah. No, it's dude, if I can do it, and I lived on junk food my whole life, and I just decided like this is it.
Yeah, it's not easy though.
No, at one point it was a really, I mean, a long struggle actually, yeah. You know, and I tried to find other ways by doing. I did a Bojangles diet, like because there was a lot of protein. I would have like 2 or 3 breasts a day, you know, and just drink water, you know. And that's funny. I lost like weight but that's when you're in your 20s.
So I'm gonna read some things.
Yeah.
Shout out to Holly Ray Carnegie. She says, "Glad you touched on that because you can't make them take their needed drug.
Yeah.
In addition, if the person says that, hold on, the comments are moving fast. If the person says that they don't want to, there is no law to get them to unless they are harmful to themselves or injurious to others." Takesha said, people with thyroid disorders who do not take their medication also have the same symptoms as having a mental illness.
That's interesting. Because I had, you know, low thyroid.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Thyroid
my
controls
whole
a lot
life.
of your-
Barawak says, "I appreciate you sharing this, my brother. Much respect."
Thank you.
Someone also said, shout out to James. James said, "God bless you and thanks for sharing." And D Skinner said, "Salute Kings."
Oh, what's up, bruh? What up, Skinner?
Shout out to C Johnson.
Yeah.
Joanne Dyke said, "Codependency." I don't know from which point she was talking about. Denise said the pharmacy should have offered courtesy pills when you was trying to go to the pharmacy, but I don't think it's that easy for that type of medication, right?
Nah, like
Yeah,
I would have to be Denzel to get that.
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
so.
You funny?
I mean, real talk. Like, come on.
So yeah, everybody's showing you a lot of love.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And then C Johnson said, "Wait, no snoring?
Word.
What are you doing?"
I'm
Because she must want you to tell her what she could take to stop snoring. See, you snore like that? Let me find out.
like I said, lots and lots and lots and lots of vegetables. I put protein. I'm gonna do this real quick. I make sure I have protein in every meal I have.
Protein, so it's a powder?
I do
Or
ready-made shakes, protein shakes. I do ready-made protein shakes about 4 a day because I've been starting to work out twice a day now. So, and those workouts are brutal, you know, and that helps my recovery, and also like that protein, you know, chicken and fish. I even stopped eating like red meat, which
Really?
like I never thought I could do that.
Yeah,
Like real, like seriously, like I never thought I of all people, who ate Burger King and McDonald's and Fat Burgers and all those spots.
The hardest part is the initial part.
Yes,
And
sir.
once you get away from
Yeah.
eating red meat for a couple of weeks, then it's like, all right, well, I think you start
Yeah.
substituting other things in. You don't even think about going back.
Nah, like it's like I had a craving. Was it yesterday or the day before? I even posted that. Like I think it was yesterday. I posted it on Facebook. I was like, yo, I got this craving for cake and fried chicken. And it was just like, why is that there? Why is the cake there? Like, and you know, I was telling my wife, like, yo, why is the cake here? Like, could you just please hide it? Like, I was being really polite because I was just like, I kind of got really like, come on, I don't need that now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But she hid it, so it's good.
So let me ask you. So
Yes,
as
sir.
far as the depression,
Yeah.
would you say like with the bipolar outbursts or whatever like that,
Yeah.
you got it basically under control now?
Yeah, I mean,
Medication and diet.
Yeah, but like, for me, I felt like I always did. You know, like, all right, people don't want to talk about this, but yo, black folk deal with
Shit.
more shit.
Facts. Hold up, I gotta find my claps for that one.
Yeah, that's just.
Facts.
And if other
Life.
people would just take a breath and think of themselves in other people's shoes, things would get more done and people would get along more. It's an understanding. Like, the Jewish community, dude, they've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, understand that. Okay, but why can't other folks do that for us?
Facts. No, Julie.
People are still, like, cops are still trying to kill us. I haven't had a license in 10 years. When I started working, I was like, bump that. I'd rather just call Lyft or Uber.
Right.
I don't want to get I don't feel like
Facts.
getting stopped.
Facts.
That was a serious thing.
Well, you know what? Not that I'm glad it happened.
Yeah.
But with situations like Naomi Osaka,
Yeah.
and other
Yeah.
famous people coming out saying they need a mental health break.
Yeah.
Like everybody's coming out now saying, realizing, I just need to chill. I need a
Yeah.
mental health break.
Yeah.
I need time for me.
Yeah.
So Simone Biles
Yeah.
has done it as well and came out and said it as well. Other people in the industry. And I'm glad it's not as taboo
Yeah.
as it used to be. Because like you said, in our community,
Nah. Yeah.
we afraid to talk about it.
Yeah.
Or if you tell somebody you going to a psychiatrist or I'm going to
I would tell you, everybody needs a therapist.
Yes, a
Even people
psychologist or therapist.
I think everybody needs to talk to somebody.
Facts.
Yes. Definitely.
Regardless whether you're going through something or not. Because
Yes.
you got something that you repressed that you don't know about. You need to just talk and get
Absolutely.
it off.
Yeah, man.
Because we hold too much stuff in.
And it's like being a black man and a black woman in America is very hard because you have to internalize all the racism and bias. You have to internalize it. Like, other people can just have a fit, but us, what's going to happen?
Right.
There's going to be 10 cops
Right.
in 2
Right.
minutes.
Right.
And they
Absolutely.
and some of them gonna have something to prove, and then you got the older ones, which are kind of, still there, and they just want an excuse. They feel they need to control us. Mm-hmm. We're men, women, we're people.
Right.
We're not animals.
Yeah, no, facts, man. Facts.
And I'm not saying, like, I'm not cop bashing. My cousins are cops. Some of my friends are cops. I got love for them. I got their back, even if they got a badge. I'm gonna be fighting with you. That's me. You know what I'm saying? But come on, look what's going on. It's now it's being shown,
Right.
like, every day.
So let me ask you this. Okay, so when the incidents happened, right? Because it seemed like, if I recall right, and just
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, that it was kind of one thing after another.
Sure was.
It
was.
It's one thing after another.
Yeah.
How did that affect you getting jobs? How did that affect your relationship with your agent? All of that.
Well, at the time, I was when the last situation happened, I said I'm checking myself into somewhere. So I went to Rutgers, medical, treatment, mental health, and I stayed there for about 6 to 7 days. And
You checked yourself in.
yeah, I checked myself in,
Man.
and yeah. But I mean, I needed it, and I didn't want to get arrested again. So that's But I'm to be honest, but I know I needed it.
Mm-hmm.
I really did, and I talked to my wife, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll take you," and I got meds, and
Right.
and that was another reason because it was like, I'll get straight, and being there was first it was like really depressing and
Mm-hmm.
lonely, and you can't have anything in your room,
Right.
You basically gotta just I use like TV or music to go to sleep, and and then the music or TV goes off automatic.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like, dude, you got to just put yourself to sleep, and
Right.
and that in itself was like crazy. It was weird for me.
Right.
But the first couple of days was weird, and then having people recognize me made me feel a little weird, or embarrassed, and I felt shamed, because I'm not the guy you think I am. Like I'm the corny black dude, middle class dude, Rick Taylor's son. I'm the corny dude. You know what I'm saying? Really.
You're talented dude.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, and then I had to go back to Atlanta to film Step Up High Water, and when I got there, I was refreshed. I felt like focused. People started saying some things. I just let it go. I just let whatever. They wanted to try something, but no, I wouldn't let them.
Right. Okay. So, what type? If you want to tell us, you could.
Yeah.
What type of conversations did you have with your agent? Like when the roles started slowing down.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's partially my fault.
That's your fault.
Yeah, partially, yeah.
Okay.
Because I was just tired of being the bad guy all the damn time. I was just tired. It's just like, here we go.
Every call you got, it was for to be a
everything,
bad guy.
dude.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
I only played a good guy once. Just once. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I was fed up. I was depressed. I was angry. I just, like, the things, after Straight Outta Compton, things should have been different. I should have had good management, and I should have been, I mean, it's up to me, of course, but I just, like, I just had the wrong people, man.
Around you.
And it was just,
Okay.
like, man, I was talking to some networking with some people, and they were like, dude, when you did Straight Outta Compton, that was it. Like, you made it. And you should have had, like, real people looking out for you. Like, you could have, the meet and greets alone. I didn't even know nothing about no meet and greet. What's a meet and greet?
Right.
You get paid.
Right.
Just off that.
Right.
And there's some untalented people that are getting paid a lot of money.
Facts.
And it just boggles me. But that's respect to them because they're doing something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like for me, I was just depressed, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, I was literally in the bed for 3 years. The only thing I
3
did,
years.
I went to the beach once, and then I went. Of course, I went to work, which only a few times. You know what I'm saying? Because being the bad guy. And I just slept in the bed like all day and night for 3 years. I did work a little bit, but I didn't work like I, should have.
Right.
And I was awakened last year.
A lot of people don't realize when you're going through things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think we've all experienced depression. I don't want to speak for you, but I know I have. I can't speak for Dusan, but I've experienced depression. I needed a support system around me.
Yeah, we all do.
You know what I'm saying? So
everybody.
I did too.
Yeah.
I've had my battles with it. I know exactly where this man is coming from.
Word. Thank you.
My depression got me on the front page of the Courier News.
Well, See, and that's
I've been there too.
and that's you actually have.
breakdowns. You know, when we lose it, sometimes
Yeah.
it's in front of the wrong eyes. And
Yeah.
they broadcast us, and like I got called crazy.
Yeah.
And,
That's the
and what's the word? What when they isolate you?
Yeah,
What's
solitary.
Yeah, no. When people isolate you, when people
Oh
isolate
yeah.
watch, stay away from him.
Yeah.
That guy's crazy.
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah.
Right.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So
I felt that like it was like I was trying to get a new manager and like he was pitching me to other agencies and they were like, we're gonna pass because the dude's crazy. That's a big dude and if he gets upset, nobody can take. That's
Right.
their thought.
Right.
And I was like,
Right.
man, really, this is ridiculous. I was like, it was ridiculous to me. Like, do you know, like, really who I am? Like, if you knew me, you wouldn't do that.
So who would you say your support system was?
My wife.
Your wife.
Oh yeah. She, man, she's the best. Like she's like, how can I put this? I think like God really loves me because I'm married to her. Like he really knew what I needed and what I wanted, physically and emotionally and spiritually. She's my best friend. And it got better. Yeah, marriage even got better. And my pastor, of course, my mother, she was like, I'm behind you. I love you.
Right.
You're my son. You're my baby. I'm always going to love you. So it was like I had a support system, And you don't need much. You just need somebody to understand.
There you go. Key word.
And, understanding. And for black men, talking to other black men, we need to do that more. Black men need to be more vulnerable to another black man. Now, like,
But understanding without judgment.
yeah,
There you go.
that's definitely that.
Facts.
And my boy, my brother, who was also my personal trainer and my bodyguard, Dennis Newsom, like he was there. He was, oh man, he was like, yo,
Shout out to Dennis.
what up, Mark? Yo, we gotta work out. Come on, get up. And I wouldn't like, I wouldn't even call. I wouldn't even like, I just let it ring. He texted me, I wouldn't, and he's like, yo, nigga, yo.
Right.
What I gotta do? I know you bad and shit. You a tough nigga, but yo,
Right.
you need to get your ass up, man.
Right.
You ain't dead. And that's just on his when he just like But then he gets like, yo, Mark, you need to trust in God. You need to. He would
Right,
tell
right,
me,
right.
spiritual. He
Yeah.
would send me things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out- shout out to
to Dennis, bro. I love you. You in Atlanta right now,
Yes.
representing. And so I had that, and I'm so grateful. And my pastor, definitely, Donald Hilliard Jr., Cathedral International, Perth boy. I gotta say that.
Right.
And I and even now, like, I guess just like I started going to church. I got baptized a couple of months ago, and everything just started to gradually happen.
Okay. All right.
And I went to L.A. Like I did work on a series and two series. I was on Blacklist this year, and I was on I forgot the name of it. That sucks. That's bad. But what I'm trying to say is, you can change your destiny. You really can. If you understand what's going on, get the facts, and black people and black women. Listen, black women. You are the strongest people on the planet.
Say it again.
Black women are the strongest
give
people
it to 'em.
on the
I'm gonna
planet.
clap that up.
Y'all internalize so much stuff, and y'all don't have time to stress because you gotta take care of your kids on your own because brothers ain't strong enough, which is it all comes to depression, man. There's a lot of brothers out there our ages that literally are scared to get out the house and get a job, and it's not that they're lazy. It's just they're afraid of so many things, and that comes from depression, And you need to admit that to yourself and get help.
Right.
There's all types of help, a lot like your local medical like health services. I mean, and if you don't like the first one, try another, or try another. You'll find that. You'll find that person, that therapist, that will help you get back to your feet and become a stronger you, and so you can live your best life. I'm honestly living my best life right now. I've never felt this good.
Salute.
It's awesome.
So, with that being said, so I know you've been working on some things. Tell me about Crow Hill.
Yeah, that's
Come on, bro.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. Yeah, Crow Hill is like a thriller sci-fi thing, and Lamar Maxon and Patrick Coker, they are the creators, and Patrick Coker is the director, producer. So is Lamar, and actually Lamar Maxon is my cousin on my mama's side, so that's family, and it's good to work with family.
Facts.
I had fun. People treated me really, really nice, and we had a lot of fun. And it's getting bigger, and stuff about to happen with that, and I'm looking forward to that.
Nice.
And I've got offers to do stuff now, which is that's great. That start next month, and after that it's the holidays, and then I start a big thing, and they're actually going to film it in Newark, which is weird. But
Nice.
a lot of movies now, like the Equalizer, Newark.
Newark is becoming a hub.
Yeah, it's like, wow,
It's
Newark.
becoming a hub.
Yeah, the Equalizer series is shot there, and Halle Berry's MMA movie was shot there.
Right.
I was like, wow, all these movies, the new Equalizer in Newark.
Yeah.
Rumor has it they're going to build a studio.
Yes, no,
Yes.
it
and
is.
do it like
That's
Tyler
true.
Perry,
A
and
huge
have
one.
an in-town studio.
Yeah,
which is going to be great. For the
yeah,
city
it is.
in this area.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm excited. And I don't like. I still me. I don't like telling everything. I like to keep folk, guessing a little
Yeah.
bit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all when it's when I feel it's time.
All right. Yeah.
And even when the production and the producers and tell me it's time, they be like, "Yo, don't say nothing."
Yeah, make sure you come back, man.
Oh, no doubt. It's gonna be. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not boasting or nothing. Everything I've ever been in, I've never been boring. There's not one boring scene I've ever done. So just think about that. I'm
gonna show you
Keep
real.
that in mind. And I'm a much better actor than I was when I did Straight Outta Compton. Like, that was good, but I've grown, I've learned more. And I put in the work, and the hours, and my acting coach is no joke. She's old school. She's gonna tell you stink, you're whack, you're the worst, and then she'll tell you what you did, and she'll tell you how to fix it.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So I'm living my best life, my man.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
I was just glad to see you out.
Oh yeah.
This past Saturday.
Yeah, that
man.
was fun.
Listen,
Arugas,
listen. Marcus came out, represented. You supported at Arugas for the Monifa thing, and I was on the ones and twos doing what I do. And we had fun.
Yeah, that was a really fun night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually had to help bodyguard Monifa at the end. Her manager, his name is June Archer.
Yeah, that's my dude.
Yeah. And he was like, "Yo, can you take care of her?" I was like, "What you mean? Help her out." Yeah, I think I know what you mean now. Okay.
Right.
So, and I told somebody that, he's like, "Why you ain't charge her?" Come on, man. That's family.
Listen.
People got to stop with that. Like, I guess I'm old school. I guess man, family's family, and the people that support you, you don't charge.
Nah.
No.
Everything's not a charge.
No.
Some things is.
Some things is, but
everything's not a charge.
yeah. So yeah.
But yeah, it was good to see you that night.
It was
though,
good
bro.
to see you too, man, and your wife and all the people, give me love. Again, thanks to you introducing me, because I'll be like, I don't wanna
I know
do
my
that.
wife said, Marcus said he hates that. I said, listen, as long as I'm doing something
True that.
and I'm on stage,
Yes, sir.
you know I'm pulling you up.
Thank you. That's cool. No, I appreciate it. I really do. It's good to, be out and about and just communicating with people.
Yeah. And plus, I had fun playing music that night.
Yeah, it was. You was really doing it, bro. Like that night was really good.
The energy was
The
great.
energy was like everybody was bugging. Like,
Yeah, the energy was great.
and Monifa was like just
Yes.
took control of the whole crowd.
Yes,
and
yes.
She
Shout out
had
to
fun. Yeah, shout out to Monifa. She still forgets me though.
Listen, that's
But
going to change.
she's still great. Yeah.
That's going to change. Actually, me and her is playing in a series together.
Oh, nice.
A Tubi Amazon Prime thing.
Oh, bet that's great.
I'm playing her husband.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
I was
good.
going to save it as a surprise.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch that.
Yeah, it's
I
something
can't wait.
coming out called Legacy.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be looking at that, bro.
Yeah. So
Yeah, man. It's time for you, man. You should. I mean, dude, you've helped. You listen. I'm gonna say it.
just having
If you ain't gonna say that, I'm gonna say it. You've helped a lot of people. A lot of people without, and you deserved more, stuff because of that. But you being you, humble and what I'm saying, generous, But that's what you got. This right here. All these different platforms.
Life is short. I'm just having fun. Bro.
Yeah, man, and people are like dude, people know you.
Yeah,
Everybody knows you, bro.
But listen, everybody knows Straight Outta Compton.
True.
Everybody knows Baby Driver.
Yeah. Luke Cage.
Listen, I told you, bro. I got the list. You don't want me to.
Nah, I'm good.
Listen. Step Up.
Yeah.
Jackson Bolt.
Yeah.
Day of Reckoning.
Yeah.
Fury of the Fist and the Golden Fleece.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Paying Mr. Getty.
Yeah.
Mr. McGetty.
Yeah,
my
Mr.
bad.
McGee, yeah.
Anger Management. Sunset Park. I didn't even know Sunset Park.
Yeah.
Night Shift.
Yeah.
The Fearless One.
Yeah. That was some
48 Hours to Live.
Yeah.
Code of Honor.
Yeah. And there was stuff even like before the Straight Outta Compton, which I was very blessed to do. I did every CBS TV show and almost every NBC, except for Law and Order. I didn't get on that, or Law and Order SVU, but I'm gonna get on that eventually. But I've been blessed, man.
Yeah.
I got no excuses, and I'm hungry. It's like when I feel that hunger now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like no, I'm gonna eat. Nobody's gonna stop me. And honestly, I'm gonna say this to everybody: no person on this earth can stop you from achieving your dream and your goal, except you.
Facts. Shout out to everybody on checking, man. Listen, everybody giving you a lot of love. Shout out to Councilman Elder Barry Good. Shout out to
What's up, brother?
Shout out to Jordan Dykes. Hey, cuz. Shout out to Denise, Marilyn, C. C said, continue to seek, and you will find the right therapist. Facts.
Yes,
Facts.
sir.
When we
Facts.
was talking about, listen. Therapy is good.
Mm-hmm.
Therapy is good. Shout out to Takesha. Everybody on the check-in. I'm glad y'all tuned in tonight. I want to play your reel before we roll out.
Okay.
We want to take a quick break
Yeah.
with DJ Dusan Tech on the ones and twos doing what he does, and we coming right back, y'all. So don't go nowhere. Get your little drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever. Listen and rock out to DJ Dusan Tech. We coming right back with actor Marcus Taylor.
Yes, sir.
See, I changed it.
Yeah, you got that right. Yeah.
I flipped it.
I know. I respect you.
DJ Dusan Tech, do what you do. We coming right back, y'all, so don't go nowhere. Rock out to these breaks. He's going to take you back with these breaks.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Stop cutting off the mic. Oh, get out of here. Where you going? Rock out with DJ Dusan Tech on the ones and twos. The art of the breakbeat. Yo, let's clap it up for DJ Dusan Tech, the art of the breakbeat. I love it. I love it. You know you at Live in the Cypher, BKS on Radio TV. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. We are here with actor Marcus Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Now, I got a clip, man. I want to run some of this clip of just some of the things you've done.
Yeah.
And just let the people see it for themselves, just in case y'all don't know. You know you at Live in the Cypher, BKS on Radio TV. Let's look at a little bit of actor Marcus Taylor.
What's with the earbuds? Recording this or something?
It's just his music.
Yeah, he's loony. He's just like his tunes. What's he listening to? I know. Well, let me check. Tequila! Which reminds me, why the Mexican dude throw his wife off the cliff? Ruined it. And I ruined it. We met before, right? Oh, you still alive, right? Uh-huh. Then I guess we ain't never met. Shut the fuck up!
Got it.
Hey, Suge.
Suge, easy, man. Yo.
Hey, Suge, what the? Hey, Suge. You parked my motherfucking spot or
I
what?
didn't know, man.
It's cool, man.
I didn't.
You ain't. What the fuck? Suge! Move this piece of shit and park my car. And I better not see one drop of blood on that motherfucker. Suge, let's go, man.
But then, when you're done, you leave. Am I clear?
I come and go as I please.
Showing up here like you did was reckless and stupid, and we can't be doing.
Last time I checked, reckless and stupid is what gets you going.
Is that true, Melvin?
Yeah, that's true. See, if you heard it, you understand. I never risked losing that gift.
So you're not a substance abuser?
I said I didn't take any drugs. I never said I was without sin. Huh? Hey, look, you owe me that much.
You know what, East? The way I see it, I don't owe you nothing, bro.
Nigga, you owe me your life. I guess you forgot that, right? Now you a big star. You got all your new Hasidity friends now? But this friend, this was the friend that had your back when nobody else did. You can leave now. Don't tell or call anybody where you're going. How's little man? Listen, I'm gonna make sure he has everything he needs. But you gotta go. You keeping secrets from me? What are you thinking? If I am not a part of what Sage is doing, then it ain't right. You understand me?
Why are you always so down on Sage? What did he ever do to you?
I did what I had to do, son. I can't go back from that.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
But now you do.
That.
You gonna walk away from all this money? If you leave, everything we created is mine.
Okay. Well, you know what? You can have it.
You ain't taking nobody with you. Death row stays death row. And you even think about touching my money. Motherfucker, you know how it gets down.
Do what the fuck you gotta do. You can have the artists, the money, the masters, all your fucking bullshit. I'm done. I'm starting my own thing. You can't put a price on peace of mind.
You. All right. Wow.
Yo, that was great. Real.
Appreciate it.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Kind
Thank you
of
very
scared
much.
me, and I know you.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the job, so yeah.
So here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
So you get a call now for a role not saying a tough guy role, just a regular role, and it calls for you to bulk up again, would you take it? Like
it depends.
It
Depends on
calls
how
for
big,
you.
right?
Yeah, like the fat thing's not happening again. The big, like even, I mean, working out with Dennis, like I was huge, like 280, like, I mean, with a 34-inch waist, that was too big.
Right.
Everything was like hurt. Everything was off. Everything was hurting, But it's funny. I did some auditions where they said I was too small. That's like that. I was like, yo, seriously, really? Okay. And that was a shock for me, but in a way, I felt good about it. So I'm getting more, in a way, more serious roles. Like the things that I'm starting on, they are serious, but it's a different side of what I usually do.
So I got to hit. Oh, go ahead, Fuse.
And like we're talking about typecasting.
Yeah.
How certain people get stuck in
Mm-hmm.
a certain role. Like you see a lot of that happen to people who are on The Wire.
Yeah.
Which is great with what's his name? He played Michael on The Wire. I forget Mac Wiles, I think his name is on
Oh yeah,
Instagram.
Mac. Yeah, that's my boy.
He was smart when he got out of when The Wire went off. He got out and he did 90210.
Yeah,
So it's
that
completely
tall boy,
different.
yeah.
So now you got people going to say, okay, now you got a range of we
Yeah.
can see you act instead of being just stuck in one.
Yeah.
In one place.
You just need
the opportunity.
Yeah, that's all it is. If you give somebody a shot, they're gonna do it, make it count.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. When I had mine, I made it count.
So
now it's happening again, and I'm making it count, and I'm just blessed. And
So here's what I got to ask you, bro.
Yeah.
The big question.
Sure.
Are you more passionate about martial arts or acting?
I used to say I'm a martial artist who acts, but now I'm just a martial artist who acts. But no, I have more passion than I've ever had. It's like it's weird because like a couple years ago. I mean, now I'm sorry. Like when I was younger and I didn't like to read because I have it's a learning disability. And with the ADHD, it's really, really rough. It's like sometimes I used to like see words different. They would move, and I never got it checked out, but I am now, and I'm gonna see about the results. But I didn't read. I didn't like to read, But now I love to read,
especially with scripts and everything.
Yeah, I'm like, read the script, and it'd be like 300 pages. Like what? But now I'm like, I'm interested in the character, what he or she's about to do. How do you react to it? What's the motivation behind it? It's like it's when you really experience learning the craft, it changes your whole perspective.
You know what? And it's like I want to get to that point, bro. Yeah. And I was gonna call you up one day, like, yo, how do you go through a 300-page script? Because me, I'd be like, give me the sides.
Yeah,
like I just
that was me,
sides.
yo. I'll be like, and doing some movies like they didn't have any, and I'm like, dude, what? Why you don't have some?
Yes, that's all I wanted to decide.
Like
Just give
I
me
used
my
to
part.
panic, like what the
right.
But like when you just take it's your job to read the script,
right?
And you want to know, and I never read the script until maybe 2 years ago. Like I never really read scripts like I do now because I didn't care.
I'm going to take your advice.
Yeah, I mean read
the whole script.
Yeah, read the whole thing because you want to know everything. You want to know everything. And before I didn't know everything, so when stuff happened, I was just like, oh, word, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I just read my part for the audition or whatever. I never really cared about it, but now I care. I want to know everything, all the knowledge.
For those that don't know, sides are just your part. It's just your part of the script, your character.
Yes.
And that's all I wanted, bro.
Yeah.
Sides.
But dude, but that's how I was when I first started. I didn't care. I just let me do my part and kill it and go home.
Right.
I was blissfully ignorant, but now I'm happily learning.
Well, bro, I'm proud of you.
Thank you, bro.
As
Thank
always.
You, yes. Thank you.
I can't wait to see the greatness, more greatness.
Oh, yeah, it's coming.
Oh yeah, I already know.
It's coming.
All right, but listen, I want to get invited to a party or two. Not all of them. Just one.
I'm trying to start going because I didn't used to go. It's my management team and my agency and everything and my publishers all right, it's time. Like you can't do the old thing.
No,
you can't be because you think it's fake and whatever. Because I used to think it was fake to go, but I mean, hey, the job I'm in,
it comes with it.
Networking.
Yeah, it's networking.
Yeah,
and
relationships. All these
relationships.
parties are just meeting people.
Yeah, and I used to always keep people jab length, but now it's like we can talk.
Right.
You know?
It's almost like corporate America.
Yeah.
But most people get the positions, not what you know, it's who you know.
So that
you know when you get in from
in this
mingling
game,
at get-togethers.
Is who you know.
Mhm.
In this game, I want to say talent works. It helps, but it's who you know and who likes you.
I actually think that's corporate America too. It's
yeah,
who you know.
you're right. No,
the
the
smart people don't get to the top.
True.
It's who you know and what circle you run with.
Yeah,
because you could be a great worker.
Yeah,
and
you'll
be stuck in your spot because you ain't running with the right people. You ain't
That's
mingling at the little brunches and little lunches and all that stuff. You ain't running with the right circle.
Yeah,
it's across the board. You need a network.
Yeah, you do, and you'll be better for it.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Well, listen. Again, we want to thank Marcus Taylor for rocking out with BKS1 Radio again.
Always a pleasure.
Live in the Cypher.
Yes.
I hope you guys took a nugget or two from this whole interview, from this whole conversation that we all had and everything, especially about mental health. And just listen. Talk to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Go see somebody.
Yeah.
Find your support system. Please. And like this man said, he took his meds.
Yeah.
He realized he had an issue. He got help. And look where he's at now. And look what he's doing now.
Yeah.
So we gotta clap it up again. We applaud you.
Thank you. Thank y'all, brothers. Thank y'all for having me. I really
the reason
enjoyed it.
from Chance on, it said it fits in our topic tonight.
So let's run that again. So introduce it and set it up again.
It's longtime friend of the show, Chance from St. Louis. It's The Reason.
Y'all already know who it is. I done been in bad situations, but your boy help me now. I done been in bad situations. I was raised in bad situations, but your boy help me now. I done came from bad situations. Yeah. I'm tired of living, I'm tired of giving, I'm tired of living the sin and sinning with no repenting. I'm tired of all the fakes surrounding me from every angle. And every way you look, there's always someone out to snake you. Old friends betray you, and new ones come with ultimatums. Seem like I'm destined for drama, so fuck a record label. And fuck the hassle of people all coming at you, cause they heard you was a rapper. Where the fuck is the attraction? Never capping, it's all facts in my rapping. After 39 years, I thank God I'm still standing. I ain't tips, so have whatever you like. I done know the man pocket, you ain't getting in mine. Won't let my partners no cheese, I done went through that too. Same shit with the family money, always bringing the bad news. And got me caught up cause I'm flipping this dope. But let them smell in my safe, filled with money. So walk a mile in my shoes, take a look through my eyes. See the reason why I'm through, and the reason why I'm high. The reason why I cry and pray for the day that I rise. Ain't no happiness in my living here. So walk a mile in my shoes, take a look through my eyes. See the reason why I'm through, and the reason why I'm high. The reason why I cry and pray for the day that I rise. Ain't no happiness in my living here. So fuck life. Ain't no loyalty when it comes to this game of hustling. These motherfuckers is backstabbing, pretend they love you. Talk how they die for you, always down to ride for you. First chance they getting them motherfuckers gon' ride on you. And plug your main bitch talking about that oil, homie. And all it took was a 50 show you ain't loyal, homie. These motherfuckers is bitches, I never fuck another main girlfriend in my life without a fucking rubber. I'm sick and tired of being so fucking sick and tired. Be having dreams of choking bitches with chicken wine. You think I'm lying, I'm putting it on my grave. It's your first bitch, because your day
how you really feel, Chance.
Get you, take you to the back with me, use that blade on the iron.
Hey, Chance, you gonna have to call in, man. 646-233-1302. I want to know the inspiration for this song. I want to know the inspiration on this song. Shout out to Chance. Because he went deep.
Yeah, he did. He said he was going to call in. He said he want to call in for the I-16.
Yeah, call in 646-233-102. Jesus, you made me forget the number. 646-233-1302. Because, when you write something like that, you got something on your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no doubt. So call in, man. But again, shout out to actor Marcus Taylor.
Thank you.
Keep doing great things. DJ Dusan Tech. Take us out with the art of the breakbeat. Chance, you calling on the next week's show and explain that song.
Yes,
because I'm gonna listen to it in the car. We want to thank everybody for joining us tonight on Live in the Cypher BKS1 Radio. We appreciate you. We thank you. Remember, this show is never about us.
It's always about you.
Because you are the next best kept secret. We out of here, baby.
Peace.
Actor Marcus Taylor.
Peace.
Oh, also want to give rest in peace, Mac Miller. 4 years ago today, he passed away of accidental overdose.
It's been 4 years already?
Yep. He suffered from depression and addiction.
Wow. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Y'all dealing with something out there, please go get some help. And send this show to somebody that needs to listen to it.
And there's so many ways you can get help nowadays. They got apps. You can have virtual therapy sessions with people. You don't have to leave and go find somebody. You can find somebody right on your phone.
Keep it locked. Rock out with DJ Dusan Tech. Peace and blessings.